Welcome back everybody to the Tekkit Experiment. My name's Warrior009 and last episode I showed you guys how to make the Abyss helmet, which we have here. So we're trying to finish up gem armor. We have the Abyss helmet. Today we are going to be doing Infernal Armor like it says on our trusty board here. So on today's episode we're doing Infernal Armor. This is going to take our red matter armor, so the body armor that we have, a full Omega Klein Star, a Vulcanite amulet, I couldn't fit the T there, and a body stone. As you guys probably know, we're trying to finish up the Tekkit Experiment with finishing equivalent exchange. There's a couple rings, there's this gem armor. I think this gem armor is considered equivalent exchange because it does use some of the rings and stuff. So we are moving. There has been an FTB and a Volts series going on. FTB's been being published a lot more than normal, or than the other ones. So if you guys are interested in FTB, feel free to come over and look at, I do have a playlist set up, so if you guys have missed any of those episodes you can go through, and they're all labeled pretty well. So if you guys missed episode 2, you can go back and it'll be labeled episode 2. It doesn't have a specific name to it. So and upcoming schedule changes. So my summer job is basically coming up again, and I'm an avid golfer, and we've had what, 5 months, 6 months of snow. So yeah, a couple more things are going to be going on in my life. So if there hasn't been an episode in a day or so, don't worry. It's not that I'm gone or anything. It's that I'm just doing other stuff and I've been busy. So I'm going to be trying my best to keep that going, to keep at least a somewhat consistent schedule going. If it gets messed up a little bit, it gets messed up. I mean, it is what it is. So the reason there hasn't been an episode in the last few days is because my computer decided to kind of crap out on me. It's not dead. It was just one of the memory sticks was kind of whacking out, and actually, surprisingly enough, my frame rate is a little bit better in this world. So I don't know if that had to do something with it, but now there's the new memory stick in there is a cheap fix. So but like I said, today we are doing Infernal Armor, so there's a couple things that we got to start off with. We already have our red matter chestplate, so red matter armor is already here. We need to make a Klein Star Omega. Luckily enough we have one. This one isn't charged though. I hope I have one being charged. If not, we're gonna have to, well, there's the famous frame rate right back there. Wow, that's not even remotely close. Start filling faster. That needs to get to 52 million. So we're only at 2. Hopefully we can do all those other things, and by the time those are done, that will be done too. So we are going to be making a Vulcanite amulet, which is actually a really cool thing. I just tested it out in my creative world. And we need to make a body stone, which is kind of, it's similar to what we made in the last episode. I'm trying to remember what it was called. This one does hunger, the other one did hearts. So whichever, what went into the Abyss helmet? Sorry, it's been a couple days since I did this episode. So Abyss helmet was a soul stone, that's right. So the soul stone heals us with hearts. The body stone is going to be healing our hunger bar. So as you guys can see, my hunger bar is going down a little bit. So we can start off with the body stone. So we'll type in body stone here. There's 2 different ones. One's like activated and one's not activated. So we need sugar, lapis, red matter, and some more sugar. We should have some sugar. I'm assuming we have sugar somewhere. Sugar. Where would sugar be? I know we have some. Where is it? Sugar. Does anybody know where sugar would be? Red alloy. Not that. Basalt brick. Nope. Where would we have sugar? Don't we have a food chest or something? Uranium. We need lapis, so we'll grab a piece of lapis here. We need to go back out and grab some more red matter. There has to be sugar. Nothing? I don't have anything? That's disappointing. I don't even have sugar cane? Wow. Alright, so we're gonna have to find some sugar. I didn't expect to have to find sugar. That was the last thing on my mind. Wow. Oh, maybe it's in food. No? Shit. Okay. So, We need to grab some red matter. We're probably gonna need to go find some sugar somewhere. That's not enough. We need to go to this other one here. So we'll come over here. Handy dandy red matter. We'll go look in the house. I don't know if there's gonna be any in here. I haven't been in here in a long time. Buster looks like a creamsicle. I remember that episode. That was a long time ago, actually. Repair chest, unprocessed doors. If anywhere, it's gonna be in here. Lapis. Well, it looks like we don't... Damn it. I can't believe I don't have any sugar. Farm supplies. One piece of sugar. You piece... Oh, we have a bunch of sugar cane. Okay, good enough. I was about to say, I'm going to have to go to my neighbors and get some sugar. Alright, so we have our sugar. We have our... We'll actually make it right here. So, we'll take our lapis. We'll take our red matter. 2 pieces of red matter. And our sugar. And we make a body stone. So the cool thing about the body stone is, like I said before, it refills hunger when it's activated and on your bar. It will use redstone. It can use coal, I believe, or just use your normal Klein star. I wonder what happened with my other Klein star. I did have an Omega. So it takes 64 EMC per hunger thing that it fills. So if it is in your bar and activated, it will refill 2 symbols. So technically 4 points of hunger, but every symbol is worth 2 points. So every little chicken leg down there is worth 2 points of hunger. So when it's activated in your hotbar, that's the only time it will work. Trying to remember what my... Is it G? Yeah. My button is G to activate it. So as you guys can see, it is refilling my hunger. It doesn't go all the way up though, so... Which is kind of strange. You would think it would go all the way up, but maybe that makes it so that you don't heal as quickly. So that kind of makes sense. So it will be using our Klein Star Dry, or any EMC value that you have in here. So if you do have redstone, if you have coal or whatever, it will use it to fill it up. So it's a very simple thing. It is nice if you don't want to have the really expensive armor like a quantum suit. The quantum suit does keep me filled with hunger as long as there's power. I believe this will keep it going into the red matter armor, so that would make sense. But you can, as you guys can see, the little animation changes whether it's on or off. So that's basically it for the for the body stone. I mean, it's a pretty simple thing. So that will be going into our Infernal Armor here. We also need to make a Vulcanite amulet. So this is going to take some lava. Vulcanite amulet. So 6 buckets of lava, some dark matter. We should have some dark... Do I have any dark matter from left? Yeah, okay. So we have a bunch of dark matter left over. We have some lava. We need 5 more buckets worth of lava though. Do I have any buckets laying around here? Did all my buckets get used in the other... from last episode? Oh, I must have. Alright, so we need 5 more buckets. The good thing is we know where a lot of lava is, so... Grab some of this iron. Five more buckets. And the good thing is we're just going to be able to go over here to our little stack over here and just take buckets of lava straight from the pipes, so... 1. Take you guys out. 2, 3. It's 1 too many, but it's always good to have an extra bucket of lava sitting around. Ugh. Alright, so we'll come in here, we'll make our Vulcanite amulet, and then I'll show you guys what this actually does, because it is pretty cool. So 6 buckets of lava later. 5 and 6. And 3 pieces of dark matter will make us our Vulcanite amulet. So it's kind of like the Evertide amulet. This did water, this does lava. So same type of functions. We'll go outside. We will be very careful with this. If you guys are in a multiplayer server, you guys will be very careful with this. Because if I was running the server and you guys did any of this shit to me, you'd be banned immediately. So just keep that in mind. But we will go kind of far. I don't want to do it too close to my home because if anything goes wrong, it will go wrong. It's actually pretty funny. On the wiki page, there's a big lake warning sign of don't do this stuff. Because it's an easy way to really do some damage. So, with the Vulcanite Amulet, you can press R to shoot lava projectiles. So we'll get down here. We do need a Klein Star. It will be using, it uses redstone or EMC, whatever you're, depending on what you want to use. So we can click R, we'll shoot a little ball of lava, and as you guys can see, now there's lava there. So that's actually pretty cool. It also stops the rain, so we want to keep that. We'll turn the rain on. Once it starts raining, we'll just send a few up there. And then it does take, in my creative world, it took a little while for it to do it, but it did it eventually. There it goes. Alright, so it stops rain, like the Evertide Amulet can start rain, or make it rain. So we can make it rain, and we can stop the rain. So that's actually kind of cool. And as you guys can see here, it is spreading out quite a bit. So it also produces lava, so if you want to, if you're running really low on lava and you're in a multiplayer server or something and you're allowed to use these and you need lava for, let's say, a lava generator, a heat generator, come over here. If you just do it on any type of surface, you can create a block of lava. Obviously, if you did it here, it'll just spread out. So another cool thing with these things, though, is as you guys can see, I have no armor on. There's no armor here. There's nothing protecting me. I can sit in the lava all I want with this thing, which is actually it's really nice. So you're immune to fire and lava. In single player, you're supposed to be able to walk over lava, just like the Evertide Amulet. I was supposed to be able to walk over water. I wasn't able to do that because it's multiplayer. So, but this does make you immune to fire and lava, which is really nice. And we're just burning down the tree here. So it also sets mobs on fire if you shoot them. So we're gonna start. There should be some. There's a couple. Try to make it so I don't. Oh, is that one riding? Oh no, it's not. It was. That was a little bit of an illusion there. So you could shoot your projectile. Oh, and that was another thing. Holy shit! I forgot about that. So now this guy's gonna be coming over. He's pissed off. So yeah, you're dead. So this does do quite a bit of damage. Another really cool thing, you can basically part the Red Sea. It evaporates water if you shoot a projectile. The cool thing about here is though that it's refilling because of the size of the pool. So in my multiplayer or in my creative world, I was able to like just kind of create a part in the sea. So you're able to evaporate oceans and stuff. So you can right click to create lava normally. You can press R to shoot lava projectiles, and that will do different things. And it kind of knocked off the little lily pads here. What we're also able to do is once we're inside, like if we're in the water or whatever, and we press C, we can evaporate water. So the amount of water that it gets evaporated is dependent on the charge. So you can charge it up using V or whatever your charge button is. If you don't know, go into your controls. And you can evaporate more and more water. Now it's filling back in because of the size. Like I said, it's acting like a never-ending pool. So we could charge it way up, and I believe this does 17 by 17 total. So we might do some damage here. Nope, it filled back in. All right, so I just love that part. So once it's charged though, and you right-click, it also changes the amount of lava that gets put down. So we will send it all the way down here, shift in your charge button. So if we right click there, it's 1. If we charge it up, it's 2. And I want to stay away from this. So actually, I wonder if I can use, we'll use our Evertide Amulet here. Haha. So if you want an easy way to make obsidian and you have 2 of these things, that actually works out pretty well. So shit. It also does bug out your sound a little bit, so be careful with that. So you might get stuck with like the fire sound. So, but the no charge is 1. First charge sets a line of 2. We'll charge it up to our 3rd thing. we'll right click, line of 3, line of 4, and fully charge is a line of 5. So depending on how much lava you want. Another cool thing, if you shoot the projectile. Oh, you didn't drop. What the hell? You failed me. Oh, it was working in my creative world. What the hell's going on? It was dropping cooked chicken. Maybe it needs to be shit. That's disappointing. It was working. It says for cows definitely. I don't know if we have any cows here, but it was working before where if I shot a pig or whatever, it dropped cooked meat. That's not doing it. Maybe if it's charged up too much. Maybe that has something to do with it. Oh no! Oh, it's still not doing it. So, the wiki says that if you shoot a cow, it'll drop 3 cooked beef all the time. Obviously, I can't find any cows right now, but it was... That's strange, because it was working in my creative world. So I was expecting if I shot the chicken or the pig that it was going to drop cooked meat. So it was working before. I don't know if it'll work for you guys if it's just kind of buggy for me right now, because this is a multiplayer world. Some things don't work in multiplayer as well as they do in single player. So... that's something that I'm really impressed with a lot of these mod makers, is that a lot of times it's very like there are subtle differences between single player and multiplayer that make it difficult to make some of these mods, and some of these guys do it really well. So I'm hoping this is charged now, or close to it. Oh my god. Alright, so we still need to wait for our Klein Star Omega here. Fly back into here. We will throw that in there. And I will actually bring you guys back once that's ready, and then we can make our Infernal Armor, and I'll show you guys what that will make. So we will be right back once that is done. And we are back. So as you guys can see, the Klein Star Omega is now fully charged. We are going to take that out. We're actually going to start our next one. Oops. Don't want to do that. So we'll get that going for the next armor. We do need to have another one after that. So there's still 2 more things to do for our armor. But now that we have our fully charged Klein Star Omega, we can come back into here. We'll grab... oh, we already have it. We have our bodysuit armor. So red matter armor. Actually, we need to look this up again. So we're making the Infernal Armor today. Infernal. Red matter armor, Klein Star Omega, Vulcanite amulet, and a body stone. Now the body stone cannot be activated, so Klein Star Omega, Vulcanite amulet, and our body stone. So this makes us our Infernal Armor. So now we can put this on. We have this and our Abyss helmet. So like last time where we made the Abyss helmet, this actually has a couple things. You are always invulnerable. You're basically immune to fire and lava. So it's using the powers from the Vulcanite amulet. It's put it into the armor now. I believe this will also keep your hunger bar up. There's no real good way for me to test this right now, but it didn't say anything on the wiki. I'm hoping that it does, because what other point would there be to putting the body stone in? So we can still fly with our ring here, but we can ready our armor using V. So red matter infernal offensive mode disabled. So it was on, and now it's on. Now we can use explosion with C or whatever button. Let's see what we can do. Holy shit. I don't know if I like that. Jeez. Boom. Oh, that's cool. So it drops it in. If you guys remember from the what was it? Oh, these things, the red morning star and the red Qatar. It dropped the little pokeball looking things for... Let's see how much we can actually do here. So I don't want to do damage anywhere. I remember that when we did too much farming there. So we'll come over here. We will see what the explosion thing does, how far we can actually go. Holy shit. So it did drop another pokeball. I couldn't pick it up though. The heck is that hole from? Oh, this had to have been, this has Morningstar written all over it. So it makes it pretty, like, I wish it did an animation, to be honest with you. It does do like an explosion type look to it, so it looks like there's a TNT explosion. But this has been Infernal Armor, part of the Gem Armor. So we have the Abyss Helmet done, we have the Infernal Armor done. We will be doing the Gravity Greaves and the boots, the Hurricane Boots, in future episodes, so stay tuned for those. If you guys did enjoy the episode, don't forget to leave a like. Shares and favorites do help me out. It gets me out to more people. More people can come to the series, to the channel, and see some of our other things. If you guys haven't been keeping up with FTB or Volt and you want to keep like seeing some new stuff, feel free to, like I said before, feel free to look at those playlists, look at those videos. They are really cool. There's a lot of similarities, so if you guys enjoyed Tekkit, you guys will probably enjoy the FTB mod pack that I'm using. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and have a nice day.